Hello everybody and welcome back to You Got 5 Minutes. Today's game... BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend. Yeah. Probably one of the best fighting games ever made. Like, see, the guys that make this is like the same guys that make Guilty Gear, and Guilty Gear is my favourite fighting game franchise ever. Like, you would not believe how much I adore Guilty Gear, right? The system, the characters, the music, the references to all the different kinds of music and all that. Just, Guilty Gear's amazing. And then when they said that they were like, oh, we can't do Guilty Gear anymore because Sega's took copyright, so we're going to have to make something else. I was like, oh no! But then they made this, and this is amazing. This is just like Guilty Gear again, essentially. It's like, they were like, well, we don't have the rights to Guilty Gear anymore, so let's make something else. And then they essentially made Guilty Gear again, but with like a different sort of storyline and things like that. So this is essentially like a total, like, they just copied Guilty Gear. The company that made Guilty Gear copied Guilty Gear and made another Guilty Gear game. And then now that they've got the rights to Guilty Gear back, they're kind of juggling both this franchise and Guilty Gear now. But yeah, so I think I'm just like, in order to like let you see what this game's got, I'm just gonna like just jump into a versus mode and like do a few versus mode matches, because like the game's got arcades, it's got tutorial, it's got like online and all that. Like the story mode is like extensive. Like each character's got a story that's like an hour to 2 hours long. So like Mortal Kombat, eat your heart out sort of thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just gonna jump into versus mode because like the point that you're here, the reason why you're here is like total fight. So like, let's jump in. So Light Feeling is like my character of choice for this game. Actually, yeah, like, choose a proper colour, and we will just random. And random music, random background. So let's jump in and kick some Tushy. So I really like these games.
You're dead. The wheel of fate is turning. Level 1. Action.
Action. So each character has got 3 attack buttons. We've got A, B, and C, and you've got a 4th attack, which is like specific to that character, which is your drive button. Her drive drops her little pole down, so she can stand on her pole. You can walk on the other side though. His Ragnar's drive is has the ability to like regenerate health. When he hits with his sword, he gets health back.
Try. That's fine.
Not bad.
That tickled.
Come on then. Lag the bloody.
How's that?
Man, I love this game. So cool. Like, I've been waiting for ages to play ChronoPhantasma Extend though. And they finally released it. But it's like 50 quid for a game that's been out for like 2 or 3 years now. It's like still 50 quid. It's like, I'll wait until it's a bit cheaper. But now they've like announced Phase 4 as well, which is like Central Fiction. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Not bad.
Not bad. Return.
Move it.
So obviously with the pole flying about with her, like she got her like her staff there, she's got different attacks. Like her A, B, and C kind of change, and she's got attacks that you wouldn't normally have without the staff.
Not bad. Not bad.
She's this like really cool sort of. She's got like a bit of jam in there. Like she's not totally jam. Like range is a problem. Like, not with this character, but like the fact that I keep on reference jam. Like she's the closest thing to jam that this game's got, you know. And she kind of like looks a bit like jam as well. Like just in terms of her colour scheme and like the fact that she's like pure martial arts, you know.
That's fine.
Ow.
Move it.
Not bad.
Bring it. That's fine.
Ow. Yeah. So I'm by no means like an expert at these games, like, and I'm probably missing out on like, you know, like Roman cancels and things like that.
Please select your character.
Like crazy, like nobody's business. But yeah, oh man, just the game in general is really cool. I think I'm gonna go Hakumen this time,
Hakumen.
and we will random
New
again.
12.
New 12, she's really difficult actually. But Hakumen's really cool because his drive, his fourth ability is the ability to parry enemies. So he's got like this shield that kind of pops up in front of him. And whenever you use it, like it'll do like a counter attack if they attack it. It leaves him open to attack as well, obviously, but because there's obviously a delay in using it and stuff.
The wheel of fate is turned. Level 1.
Yeah.
Action.
Hakumen's really cool. Ow. He's quite slow, he doesn't have a run or anything like that. There you go. So yeah, that's his parry. You can duck and parry, you can jump and parry, you can parry anywhere really. And the only way he can dash and do his special moves is if he's got one of those little glowing orbs on his super meter down the bottom there. Like they're essentially like currency that he uses to like do his like cool moves. Winter's riposte.
This isn't over yet.
This isn't over yet.
Hakumen win. Level 2. Action.
Action. Oh, yeah. That's all parried and like beat her up. Like, yeah. Hakumen's really good if you know how to use him properly. Like I remember back when I was playing it on the PS3.
Please select your character.
Like this game is like insanely, awesomely, like, frame specific. Like, and like some people might sort of like cringe at that, like the thought that like everything has to be so precise. But what I'm talking about is if your timing is down, you can, like for Hakumen for example, if your timing is down with Hakumen, you can parry anything, and I mean anything, like super moves. Like you can parry like the thing that I remember was when I was playing it online. I can't remember who it was with, but Relius Clover. Okay, so yeah, I was playing it online, and I was using Hakumen, and this other character was using, I think it was, what's her name, Makoto Nayaya, the chipmunk girl, and she was doing like, he decided to pull out like his super move because it was like really close, and you know that she's got a super move where she does this like this giant fist appears on the screen.
It's been a long time, good Falcon.
My claws have been polished.
Yes, Falconhine's awesome.
The wheel of fate meets time.
And the giant fist that appeared on the screen is only there for like I think the impact of that one move is I think the impact like frame for that move is like 1 frame. Or maybe 2 frames. But like he used that super move, and I used Hakumen's like ultimate ability, like his instant kill move essentially, on that, which is a parry move, and I totally nailed it. It was like it's just so satisfying for him to like use that super move, and I used the instant kill parry move, and it was just so cool. So yeah, Valkenhayn is like a werewolf guy, and his drive is the ability to transform. Transform into a wolf.
That will That will Too easy.
Finish!
It takes courage to admit defeat.
Yeah, Valkenhayn's totally sweet though. But you can build gear with that guy really easily.
Pointless. Cross the air.
Ow.
Oh dear. Giving up yet? Too easy. Boring. Not bad.
Right, I'm going to try for an instant kill. I'll try to build the one up there. Ow. Ooh, wow.
Oh dear. Behold the power. How can this be?
Ah, I missed him. Ow.
Not enough.
But you're at the point where you're just like throwing out the thing just for a laugh anyway. It's obviously like the fight's not the best thing to do. Relius there is his drive is the ability to bring out his like doll thing there. He's got like a statue doll thing, which is like yeah.
Please select your character.
I'll do one more fight, guys, and we'll try and go for some sort of cool variant here. I'll choose Iron Tiger. He's essentially the Potemkin of this game. He's got like you can choose like color schemes here as well. You've got the 4 basic colors, which is your face buttons. But then if you tap start, you can choose like different colors. Kind of like these colors. So yeah, Iron Tiger is like total powerhouse. He's like the Zangief kind of character, you know. If I were to kind of liken it to Street Fighter, which is not like Street Fighter in any way. It's probably more like King of Fighters in terms of the way the moves are handled and all that. Like sort of, you know, half circle forward, quarter circle back sort of thing, you know. things.
how
I
you
like,
destroyed Ikaruga.
I like this colour scheme though, because it looks like beautiful Joe. Like it's really like sharp and like the blacks are all black, you know.
Level 1.
Like the shadows are like jet black essentially.
Can't touch this! Plasma! Plasma! Can't touch this! My defense! Can't touch this! Plasma! Can't touch this!
So yeah, Tader's ability is the ability to magnetize opponents.
Can't touch this! Iron Fist! Iron Fist!
So you can like bring enemies towards you and stuff like that. And they have like weird gravity
So you still get up.
properties on them and stuff. It's like when they jump, you can kind of pull them towards you and things,
Level 2.
which is really weird.
Action.
There's actually status effects in the game as well, like kind of like a Japanese RPG.
Touch this!
So you can get like poison weapons and things like that.
Counter.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I'll try and show you. See the gravity there. He's got magnetized on his like body and that. But I can like roll the guy in with that ability.
Iron Fist!
Not
Like, yeah. It's hard to show like off the spot. But like suffice to say, the game's total. Like there's total.
Win.
The game just like shines as a fighting game, and like the story's like bizarre and complex. But yeah, that was BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend, guys. One of the best fighting games out there, and I got it total cheap. It was like £7 or something like that on Steam. It's usually like 20 quid, so it was like 66% off or something like that. It was like £7.18 or something like that. But yeah, anyway, BlazBlue. Absolutely fantastic game. If you're into fighting games, especially if you're into kind of like anime and all that sort of stuff, get this game because the story will last you ages. Like each character's story is like you play through it and it's like, you know, the sort of cutscene sort of stuff where it's like you'd have the two portraits and they're talking to each other, and then it'll go to other scenes and all that. There's also unlockable bonus scenes that are just for comedy purposes, just for a laugh. This game will last you ages. So if you don't have access to anything like ChronoPhantasma Extend, or obviously the new one that's coming out soon, like obviously, this is the cheapest, best option for you right now. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!